live, everybody. Welcome to the first annual spring break Stream-A-Thon Day 3. Today is going to be a bit different because we have some severe weather to track today. I'm going live at about 10:30 because I'm gonna go ahead and get tracking this. Even though it's not really all that severe yet. So, strap in as we track this storm together. Let me get everything set up pretty much. To anyone that doesn't want me streaming this early, I am sorry, but we gotta go live for the severe weather. So, again, there will be no intro today. And there's 6 types of tornadoes as well. We have the rope tornado, the hourglass, the cylinder, the cone, the V-shaped, and the wedge. No tornado is the same. So let's start our coverage here with this special weather statement. With this special weather statement over here. Which expires in 11 minutes. A strong thunderstorm will impact western Callaway and southeastern Graves counties through 10:45 a.m. Central Daylight Time. At 10:21, Doppler radar was tracking a severe thunderstorm near Linville, or 11 miles south of Mayfield. Hazard here is half-inch hail. Minor hail damage to vegetation is possible. Locations include Linville, Kirksley, Harris Grove, Murray, Hazel, Crossland, etc. If you are outside, please do consider seeking shelter in a building. And then we have an alert over here. Which is a flood advisory until 11 a.m. this morning. Small stream flooding caused by excessive rainfall is expected portion of east central Missouri, including the following counties: southeastern Franklin, northern Jefferson, and southwestern St. Louis. When until 11 a.m. At 7:53 a.m., Doppler radar indicated heavy rain due to thunderstorms. This will cause urban and small stream flooding. Between 1 and 2 inches of rain have fallen. These are some of the locations: Union, Pacific, Arnold, St. Clair, Cedar Hill, High Ridge, etc. Turn around, don't drown. Most flood deaths occur while in vehicles. Turn around, do not drown. So let me show y'all the risk for today. This is the risk for today, mainly in this area over here, in the slight risk. Day 2, however, it would be down here, which includes Dothan, people. Yay! And then we're going back over here. But for today, we will mainly focus on this entire area. As for the tornado risk, we will be focusing on this 5% area. Day 2, we'll be focusing on this area. For the wind risk, we'll be focusing on the 15% area. And then for day 2, we'll be focusing right back down here. For the hail, we'll be focusing right in here. Day 2, we're gonna go back down here. Probabilistic. Day 3, day 4, day 5, Now, just to give y'all a good idea, over here near Granada, y'all are most likely going to get 2 inches of rain or more. The more out we go, the less rain you are going to get. For example, Dothan. You're probably going to get 0.1 inches of rain or no inches of rain whatsoever. So keep that in mind. That goes for you too, Mobile and New Orleans. For day 2, we'll be focusing right back down here, where places like Laurel Hill, Crestview, Milton, Geneva, Hartford, Malvern, Sampson, Cottonwood, Graceville, Black Esto, Campbellton, you all will be getting 0.5 to 0.8 inches of rain. As for day 3, we will focus right back over here. And then there's some rain over here as well, but mainly over here, where you will get 0.5 inches of rain in Ardmore, Kingston, Sherman, McKinley, Plano, Rockwall, Nevada, Greenville, Leonard, Anna, Gainesville, Denison, Sulphur, and that's just the risk. This is just for the risk today. So we will keep an eye on these severe storms and see if they manage to trigger the slight risk.
They said that since I work full time, I wouldn't be able to go to school. So with WGU, I was able to do my classes. Here's the latest update on the winter storm warning. This warning continues to affect Keweenaw and northern Houghton counties in Michigan, including the cities of Houghton, Copper Harbor, and Hancock. This alert is set to expire in about 20 hours and 13 minutes from now. We're expecting heavy mixed precipitation with total snow accumulations between 5 and 10 inches and ice accumulations around a light glaze. Winds could gust as high as 45 miles per hour. These conditions could make travel very difficult and might impact your Monday morning commute. The gusty winds could also bring down tree branches, so be prepared for possible power outages. If you must travel, remember to keep an extra flashlight, food, and water in your vehicle, just in case of an emergency. Stay safe and stay tuned for more updates. Here's a look at next week's temperature outlook from the CPC. Areas in warmer colors can expect above average temperatures, and cooler colors represent below average temperatures. A new snow report just came in from Maple Bay, Minnesota in Polk County. 13 minutes ago, a train spotter reported a total of 6 inches of snow. Stay safe and keep those shovels handy. Hey y'all, see those blue circles on the map? They show earthquakes that have happened in the past 24 hours. The most recent earthquake was 17 minutes ago, located 28 kilometers east-southeast of Skwentna, Alaska. The bigger circles mean stronger earthquakes, so stay tuned for updates and stay safe. A weather intensity score of 6.8 suggests very little weather activity to speak of. All right, folks. Let's talk about the upcoming weather concerns for Monday. We're looking at a marginal risk of severe thunderstorms stretching from southern Louisiana all the way to southern Georgia, including the Florida Panhandle. Here's the setup. A big upper-level trough is making its way eastward across the U.S. As it does, a weakening low-pressure system is moving from the upper Great Lakes towards Quebec. This system is dragging a cold front along with it, which will be key in our weather story. In the morning, expect showers and thunderstorms near and south of this advancing cold front. This activity could bring some strong winds and hail, especially around the Gulf Coast region. If the sun manages to break through and heat things up, we could see storms redevelop or intensify later in the day, creating another round of potentially severe weather. However, the overall risk is on the lower side, so we're sticking with a marginal risk for now. As we move into the evening, these storms should start to weaken and push southward, possibly moving offshore. So if you're in places like New Orleans, Mobile, or Tallahassee, keep an eye on the sky and stay weather aware. We'll continue to monitor and update you as things develop. Stay safe out there. Attention everyone tuning in. We are under a winter storm warning for Lincoln, Oneida, and Vilas counties in the state of Wisconsin. This warning is set to expire in approximately 20 hours and 8 minutes. We're expecting heavy snowfall with total accumulations between 5 and 8 inches. Additionally, there's a chance of light freezing rain this morning, which could result in a light glaze. Wind gusts could reach up to 35 miles per hour. These conditions could make travel very difficult, especially impacting the Monday morning commute. There's also a risk of minor tree limb damage, which could lead to isolated power outages. If you must travel, please make sure your vehicle is equipped with an extra flashlight, food, and water for emergencies. Stay tuned for more updates and remember to check the latest road conditions by calling 511. Here's a quick update on the winter weather advisory. In Minnesota, Norman and West Polk counties, and in North Dakota, Grand Forks and Trail counties, expect up to 1 inch of additional snow, with wind gusts up to 45 miles per hour, causing slippery roads and potential tree damage. This advisory will expire in 8 hours and 8 minutes. I'm not just predicting weather patterns, I'm processing them at 1.21 gigawatts per second.
Uber Eats is delivering more deals so you can watch more basketball. Right now, get buy one, get one 6-piece boneless wings from Buffalo Wild Wings to get food to watch.
Bruh, Frank's over here trying to speedrun greeting the entire chat while asking for links. I see you. Here's those helpful links y'all keep asking for. Check the pinned message at the top of chat. And hey, welcome to the stream, everyone. Hey y'all, it's time for a y'allcast. Right now in beautiful Orlando, Florida, we've got clear skies and comfy temperatures sitting around 68 degrees with a gentle east-southeast breeze blowing at 8 miles per hour. No weather alerts or warnings out there, so it's smooth sailing today. Expect mostly sunny skies this afternoon, warming up nicely to a high around 82 degrees. Tonight it'll stay pleasant, dipping down to around 59 under partly cloudy skies. Looking ahead, we're in for a very comfortable week. Monday heats up a bit to 85, and Wednesday looks picture perfect with sunshine and highs reaching 86 degrees. Keep an eye on Thursday. The breeze will pick up a bit, gusting as high as 20 miles per hour from the northeast. That's your y'allcast for now. Remember, y'all can always request your very own y'allcast through Super Chat. Stay sunny, Orlando. There was just a magnitude 2.5 earthquake 11 kilometers south-southeast of Valhalla, Hawaii, about 5 minutes ago. Fortunately, there's no tsunami alert with this one. Here's a quick update on the winter storm warning affecting Langlade, Florence, Forest, Menominee, and northern Oconto County in Wisconsin. Expect heavy snow with additional accumulations of 5 to 8 inches and wind gusts up to 35 miles per hour. This warning remains in effect for the next 20 hours and 4 minutes. Travel could be very difficult, especially during the Monday morning commute, and there could be minor tree limb damage and isolated power outages. If you need to travel, pack an extra flashlight, food, and water in your vehicle for safety. Attention, everyone tuning in. We are continuing to monitor a serious weather situation. A winter storm warning is in effect for Gojbek County in Michigan, including the city of Ironwood. This warning will remain active for the next 26 hours and 2 minutes. Expect heavy mixed precipitation with total snow accumulations ranging from 5 to 10 inches. Additionally, there is a chance of ice accumulating around a light glaze, with winds potentially gusting up to 35 miles per hour. This could make travel very difficult, with patchy blowing snow reducing visibility significantly, especially impacting your Monday morning commute. Please, if you must travel, ensure you have an extra flashlight, food, and water in your vehicle in case of emergencies. Stay prepared for possible power outages due to these conditions. A new snow report just came in from 2 miles south of Fargo, North Dakota, near the KBLY station in Cass County. About 11 minutes ago, the area reported 1.5 inches of snow as the event total. This information comes from broadcast media. Attention everyone, we continue to monitor a winter storm warning that is in effect for Iron County, including the tribal lands of the northwestern area of the Lac du Flambeau Band. This warning will remain active for the next 26 hours and 1 minute. In southern Iron County, expect heavy lake effect snow with total accumulations of 4 to 6 inches. In northern Iron County, expect between 5 to 8 inches of snow, along with a light glaze of ice. Winds could gust up to 30 miles per hour, making travel very difficult, especially during the Monday morning commute. If you must travel, please take precautions by having an extra flashlight, food, and water in your vehicle. For the latest road conditions, you can call 511 or visit the Wisconsin Department of Transportation website. Here's a quick update on the flood warning for the News River at Kinston, affecting Jones and Lenoir counties in North Carolina. Minor flooding is expected, with water levels reaching 14.6 feet, impacting lowlands and docks. This warning will expire in 74 hours and 1 minute from now. Remember, turn around, don't drown when encountering flooded roads. It's 12 p.m. ET. The temperature at the Weather House is 57 degrees Fahrenheit with a dew point of 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Did you know? The weather intensity score takes into account factors like severe warnings, storm reports, and even storm chaser activity. Here's a quick update on the winter storm warning in effect for Langlade, Florence, Forest, Menominee, and northern Oconto County. Expect heavy snow with 5 to 8 inches of accumulation and gusts up to 35 miles per hour, impacting travel and possibly causing power outages. This warning expires in 19 hours and 58 minutes. Here's a quick update on the winter storm warning for Iron County, including the tribal lands of the Lac du Flambeau Band. Expect heavy lake effect snow with totals between 4 to 8 inches and ice around a light glaze. This warning will expire in 25 hours and 58 minutes. Travel could be very difficult, especially for the Monday morning commute. Stay safe and check road conditions if you need to be out. Just wanted to let you know there are currently 70 active weather watches, warnings, and advisories across the United States. Stay tuned, and I'll keep you updated on all of them in real time. The current weather intensity score is 5.4, which means all is calm across the United States right now. See those fire icons on the map? They represent currently active wildfires. The bigger icons mean bigger fires. Right now, there are 41 wildfires actively burning across the U.S. Here's a live traffic camera in US 51 at County End, which is under a winter storm warning. Here's the latest update on the winter storm warning currently affecting Dickinson, Iron, and Menominee counties in Michigan. This warning remains in effect for the next 19 hours and 55 minutes. We're expecting heavy snowfall with total accumulations ranging from 4 to 7 inches. Winds could gust as high as 35 miles per hour, which may lead to difficult travel conditions. If you need to travel, please exercise caution and ensure you have essentials like a flashlight, food, and water in your vehicle. The hazardous conditions could especially impact your Monday morning commute. Prepare for potential power outages as well. Stay safe and keep tuned for further updates. Here's a quick update on the winter storm warning for Iron County, including the tribal lands of the northwestern area of the Lac du Flambeau Band. Expect heavy lake effect snow with total accumulations between 4 and 8 inches and possible light ice. Winds may gust up to 30 miles per hour. This warning will expire in 25 hours and 54 minutes. Prepare for difficult travel conditions, especially during the Monday morning commute. I'm not saying I control the weather, but I did tell the sun to chill, and it worked. Here's a quick update on the winter storm warning for northern and southern Marinette County in Wisconsin. Expect heavy snow with totals between 4 and 8 inches and gusts up to 35 miles per hour. These conditions could make travel very difficult, especially affecting the Monday morning commute. This warning expires in 19 hours and 52 minutes.
Can I ask you something? What is it? Is it okay if I can go out with my friends tonight? Excuse me? What? I'll be out for an hour and then come back before my birthday. Absolutely not. You're not going out, especially at this time. And also, you went out last week, so all my friends are going to. Oh, is my child back from his trip? Yeah, it was so much fun. I missed you so much. Come sit down and tell me everything you did. Are you hungry, Suki? Oh yeah, Mom, I'm so hungry. What'd you make? I made your favorite. Mia, can you fix your brother a plate? Yes. Tell me everything about your trip. It's been so quiet without you.
If you notice those blue circle indicators on the map, those are earthquakes that have happened over the past 24 hours. Looks like we've had 224 quakes across U.S. territories today. Here's the latest update on the winter storm warning affecting southern Cook and southern Lake counties, including the cities of Silver Bay, Two Harbors, and Grand Marais, as well as the tribal lands of the Grand Portage Reservation in Minnesota. This warning remains in effect for the next 19 hours and 50 minutes. We're expecting heavy lake effect snow, with total accumulations ranging from 4 to 7 inches, and in the higher terrain of the North Shore between 8 and 14 inches. Travel conditions could become very difficult to impossible, particularly impacting your Monday morning commute. Please take precautions now if you must travel. Keep an extra flashlight, food, and water in your vehicle in case of emergencies. For road conditions, call 511 or visit 511n.org for the latest updates. Stay safe and stay tuned for more updates as conditions develop. Hey y'all, it's time for a Y'allcast. Right now in beautiful Charleston, South Carolina, it's clear skies and feeling pretty nice at 68 degrees Fahrenheit. We've got an east-northeast breeze blowing around 11 miles per hour, making for a crisp and comfortable afternoon. Looking ahead, this afternoon will stay sunny, with temperatures climbing to around 71 degrees. And tonight, we'll keep things mostly clear, dipping down to a cool 57. Tomorrow, though, keep an umbrella handy. There's a 40% chance of rain showers popping up after 11 a.m., with highs near 72 and gusty southwest winds up to 24 miles per hour. By Tuesday, we're back to sunny skies and smooth sailing, warming up nicely to 74. No weather alerts or warnings right now, so it's smooth sailing for Charleston. And remember, y'all can always request your own personalized Y'allcast through Super Chat. Stay safe and enjoy the lovely weather. There was just a magnitude 2.6 earthquake, shaking things up about 4 kilometers west-southwest of San Bernardino, California, just 4 minutes ago. No need to worry about a tsunami, folks. A large amount of toxic gas was emerging. A new snow report just came in from 2 miles north of Crookston, Minnesota in Polk County, just 4 minutes ago. A picture shared shows a ruler measuring 6.8 inches of snow, and it's still lightly snowing. This update was sent in by the public. Here's a quick update on the winter storm warning for Iron County, including the tribal lands of the northwestern Lac du Flambeau Band. Expect heavy lake effect snow, with 4 to 8 inches possible depending on the area, along with gusty winds up to 30 miles per hour. This warning remains in effect for the next 25 hours and 47 minutes, so travel could be tough, especially during the Monday morning commute. Stay safe out there.
This girl just finished a puzzle. She's like, basically, they want to finish result like her completely confused.
Puzzle. Oh my goodness, this took so long to put together, but it looks so good. I just
Attention viewers, we have a top priority alert for Gogebic County in Michigan. A winter storm warning is currently in effect for the area, including the city of Ironwood. This warning will remain active for the next 25 hours and 46 minutes. Expect heavy mixed precipitation with total snow accumulations between 5 and 10 inches, and ice accumulations around a light glaze. Winds could gust as high as 35 miles per hour, leading to patchy blowing snow and significantly reduced visibility. Travel may become very challenging, particularly.
We have news from 13 hours ago. Could you turn that down a bit? 13 hours ago, with severe weather season starting. Experts say U.S. weather forecasts will worsen as Doge cuts balloon launches.
When we met with our lawyer, he strutted in all smug and pulled out his phone to show his proof dated photos of the damage. His lawyer started talking about how clear-cut the case was while mine quietly flipped through the pictures. Then my lawyer paused. This is interesting, he said. The shed has your new security cameras installed here. My neighbor nodded proudly. Had them put in last summer. That system money can buy. My lawyer just smiled. The same cameras you
With massive job cuts, the National Weather Service is eliminating or reducing vital weather balloon launches in 8 northern locations, which meteorologists and former agency leaders said will degrade the accuracy of forecasts just as severe weather season kicks in. The normally twice daily launches of weather balloons in about 100 locations provides information that forecasters and computer models use to figure out what the weather will be and how dangerous it can get. So cutting back is a mistake, said 8 different scientists, meteorologists, and former top officials at the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, the Weather Service's parent agency. The balloons soar 100,000 feet in the air with sensors called radiosones hanging from about 20 feet below them that measure temperature, dew point, humidity, barometric pressure, wind speed, and direction. Quote, "The thing about weather balloons is that they give you information you can't get any other way," said D. James Baker, a former NOAA chief during the Clinton administration. He had to cut spending in the agency due to tenure, but he said he refused to cut observations such as weather balloons. It's an absolutely essential piece of the forecasting system. University of Oklahoma Professor Renee McPherson said, quote, "This is frankly just dangerous," end quote. Bad. Ryan, who was NOAA's chief scientist at the end of President Donald Trump's first term, wrote in an email, quote, "We should not degrade our weather system by skipping balloon launches. Not only is this embarrassing for NOAA, the cessation of weather balloon launches will soon worsen America's weather forecasts." End quote. Launches will be eliminated in Omaha, Nebraska, and Rapid City, South Dakota. Quote, "Due to a lack of weather forecast office staffing," end quote. The Weather Service said in a notice issued late Thursday. It would also be cutting from twice daily to once daily launches in Aberdeen, South Dakota, Grand Junction, Colorado, Green Bay, Wisconsin, Gaylord, Michigan, North Platte, Nebraska, and Riverton, Wyoming. The Trump administration and its Department of Government Efficiency, aka DOGE, fired hundreds, likely more than 1,000 NOAA workers earlier this year. The government then sent out letters telling probationary employees let go that they will get paid, but should not report to work. Earlier this month, the agency had announced weather balloon cuts in Albany, New York, and Gray, Maine. In late February, it ended launches in one location in Nebraska. That makes 11 announced sites with reduced or eliminated balloon observations, or about 1 out of 9 launch locations, which include the Pacific and the Caribbean. Among regularly reporting weather stations, NOAA had averaged about only one outage of balloon launches a day from 2021 to 2024, according to an Associated Press analysis of launch data. Meteorologists Jeff Masters and Tomer Berg calculated that 14 out of 83 U.S. balloon sites, or 17%, are doing partial to no launches. That includes 2 stations that aren't launching because of a helium shortage, and a third that is hindered because of coastal erosion. Quote, "The more data we can feed into our weather models, the more accurate our forecasts. But I can't speculate on the extent of future impacts," end quote. Weather Service spokesperson Susan Buchanan said in an email. University at Albany meteorology professor Kristen looked at a map of launches Friday and said, quote, "Wow, that is an empty area. That's not great," end quote. Kristen works in a building where the Albany Weather Service used to go to the roof to launch twice daily weather balloons. It's now down to one at night, which she said is worrisome heading into the severe weather season. Quote, For those of us in east of the Rocky Mountains, this is probably the worst time of the year, said Oklahoma's McPherson. It's the time of the year that we have some of our largest tornado outbreaks, especially as we move into April and May. Former National Weather Service Director Albert Joe Friday said the weather balloons get, quote, the detailed lower atmospheric level of temperature and humidity that can determine whether the atmosphere is going to be hot enough to set off severe storms and how intense they might be. Satellites do a good job of getting a big picture, and ground measurements and radar show what's happening on the ground. But the weather balloons provide the key middle part of the forecasting puzzle, the atmosphere, where so much weather brews. Several meteorologists said all of the 10 announced reductions are in the northern part of the United States. That is about where the jet stream, which is a river of air that moves the weather systems across the globe, is the time of year. So not having many observations is especially problematic, McPherson and Kristen said. Weather balloons are also vital for helping forecast when and where it will rain, said Baker and another former NOAA chief, Rick Spinrad. The weather agency has been launching balloons regularly since the 1930s. During World War II, weather balloon launches in the Arctic helped America win the air battle over Europe with better forecasts for planes, former weather chief said Friday. It takes 90 minutes to an hour to fill a weather balloon with helium or hydrogen, get it fitted with a sensor, then ready it for launch, making sure that the radio zone doesn't drag on the ground, said Friday, who recalled launching a balloon in Norm, Alaska with 30-mile-per-hour winds and a wind chill of about 30 degrees below zero. Meteorologists then track the data for a couple of hours before the balloon falls back to the ground for a total of about 4 to 5 hours of work for one person, Friday said. Quote, it's kind of fun to do, Friday said on Friday. So yeah, there's that.
Those mean stronger earthquakes, so keep an eye out for those. Here's a quick update on the winter storm warning for Dickinson, Iron, and Menominee counties in Michigan. Heavy snow of 4 to 7 inches and gusts up to 35 miles per hour are expected, making travel difficult, especially during the Monday morning commute. This warning remains in effect for the next 19 hours and 33 minutes. Stay safe if you must travel, and be prepared for possible power outages. Hey y'all, it's time for a y'all cast. Right now in Fresno, California, we've got some foggy conditions out there, with temperatures sitting at a cool 48 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are coming gently from the north-northwest at about 5 miles per hour, so take it easy on those roads this morning, as visibility might be limited. But don't worry, sunshine fans, today's fog will lift soon, giving way to clear, sunny skies by afternoon and warming things up nicely to around 74 degrees. Tonight stays mostly clear, dipping down to a comfortable 52 degrees. Looking ahead, get ready for a quick warm-up early this week, with Monday and Tuesday highs jumping all the way up into the mid-80s. By Thursday, though, temperatures swing back down into the lower 70s, and we might even see a slight chance of rain by next Saturday night. No weather alerts or warnings are active right now, so enjoy this beautiful springtime week ahead. Remember, y'all can request your very own y'allcasts anytime through Super Chat. Stay safe and have a fantastic day. The current weather intensity score is 5.6, which indicates peaceful weather conditions nationwide. All right, folks, let's dive into what the Storm Prediction Center is forecasting for tomorrow. We're looking at a marginal risk of severe thunderstorms stretching across the central Gulf Coast region. Specifically, the areas from southern Louisiana all the way to southern Georgia, including the Florida Panhandle, are in the spotlight. Here's how it's shaping up. An upper-level trough is making its way slowly across the eastern U.S., and with it, a weakening cold front is trailing along. This front is going to be the main player in our weather story. Early Monday morning, expect showers and a few thunderstorms to be ongoing near and south of the front. The main concern here is the potential for strong winds and some hail with the stronger storms. As we move into late morning and early afternoon, there's a chance for storms to redevelop or intensify if we see some breaks in the clouds that allow for heating. This could lead to a secondary round of stronger storms. However, the overall risk remains marginal, so we're not looking at any upgrades to a slight risk at this time. By the evening, these storms are expected to weaken and gradually shift southward, moving offshore. So if you're in these areas, keep an eye on the skies and stay tuned for any updates. We'll keep you informed here on the live stream. Attention everyone, we're continuing to track a significant winter storm impacting Gogebic County in Michigan. This winter storm warning remains in effect for the next 25 hours and 29 minutes. We're expecting heavy mixed precipitation with total snow accumulations between 5 and 10 inches, along with a light glaze of ice. Winds could gust up to 35 miles per hour, so travel is expected to be very difficult. Visibility may be significantly reduced due to blowing snow, particularly affecting your Monday morning commute. We strongly advise avoiding travel if possible, but if you must head out, ensure you have an emergency kit with a flashlight, food, and water in your vehicle. Also, be prepared for potential power outages. Stay safe and keep tuned in for more updates as this situation develops. Here's a live traffic camera in I-39 US 51 at ES 29E, which is under a winter storm warning. You know what they say about storms? They blow in, cause chaos, and leave you guessing. Just like me on caffeine. The last tornado warning in the United States was issued 3 days ago for Fayette, Indiana. It's been a quiet week for severe weather. These peaceful periods are perfect for preparing for future storms.
Hey, I'm trying to go on a walk. Okay.
Here's a quick
Just
update
don't
on the winter
call me
weather
while I'm
advisory for
streaming,
Ashland County,
like you did
including
last
the
night.
Bad River Reservation and Madeline Island. Expect mixed precipitation with 3 to 5 inches of snow and a light glaze of ice, plus 30-mile-per-hour wind gusts.
Y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and end stream. This was part 1 of our severe weather, winter weather, and or winter storm coverage. Don't be scared, be prepared. I will be live again